My name is Tyler Wozniak from Life Bricks on YouTube, and this is just the Battle Geonosis. I've been wanting to make one for a while here, and finally just made it this year, and displayed it. And I mean, pretty much just kind of basic. I've had this idea in my head for a while here, and just finally executed it.
Yeah, so take us through kind of what's exactly kind of the general story of what's happening here and what's going on with each side.
Well, the main thing I wanted to do was get a valley in the middle. That was just kind of always something I've wanted to do for Geonosis. And then I just figured, I mean, obviously a bad guy side, a good guy side, clone and droid. It's not completely finished, I gotta say. I did want to make some more mountain in the background, but I mean, it's pretty much just, say there's a droid factory back here and they're just kind of protecting it. Then the clones are invading, and that's pretty much that.
Yeah, so how did you decide how to kind of set up the minifigs and what minifigs to use and all that kind of when you were doing the build?
Well, I've wanted to use two 12th clones, but when I looked on the Bricklink price, they're about $7 a piece. So I asked these guys if they had any, and then Danny from Lego Buff Productions let me borrow 50 of each. So it saved me about $500 there. So I pretty much I figured I'd just use all of them, just kind of add that like feature to it, just a bunch of minifigures. And then these guys I've had for a while, since I've been trying to make Geonosis mocks for so many years, but I just keep on like just kind of procrastinating. So I've had these guys for years.
Yeah. And then you mentioned the valley. This is really cool. Talk about kind of the rock work that you achieved there and how that came together.
Yeah, so I mean, I've been doing this rock work for a while here on my mocks, just the 1x2 bricks, some 1x3s included, and just cheese slopes, kind of just filling it up just to kind of give it that kind of rigid and just kind of small rock form. And it took a while because, I mean, I had to finish up pretty much all this at the convention, so it took a couple days, a couple long nights.
And what's the rest of the base like underneath there as far as what's holding everything up?
Over here, it was a little bit more easy since I kind of started out and had more parts. So it was just kind of long plates, kind of like Technic rods and stuff, kind of going underneath, and I just kind of plated it that way. Then obviously I have the border on the side, just like with just normal bricks. And then over here is a little bit more complicated. I started to run out of parts, but I worked it out in the end, and there's just stuff underneath and just plates on top.
Yeah, and you even got some underground stuff here?
Yeah, this I wanted to do a little bit more, but I was kind of rushed towards the end, but I just kind of threw some stuff in there, some old Geonosis, some funny stuff. And then also over there, I've got the 2 old Brickworld figures in there. Yeah.
Nice little funny scenes to add to the build.
Yeah, I've seen people do that over the years, so I just kind of wanted to throw that in.
So then when you bring this to the show, what's it like to transport it? Does it break down into sections?
Yeah, so this is actually split right down the middle, right about here. And it's just Technic pins, and you just kind of break it apart, and then we put it on boards, and then we just kind of transport it that way. I mean, obviously we took off some of the vehicles and kind of packaged them up separately, and the minifigures came in bags, but the main part just breaks into 2 sections.
Okay. Well, thank you very much. It's a great display. Thanks so much for chatting with me about it. Appreciate it.
Thanks, man.